What are some of the real challenges you've seen when you talk to clients that have tried to use those things, those processes like that?
You know, people are not numbers. People are humans. And we have emotions and fears and frustrations. And trying to fit in a cookie cutter process, again, pun intended,
Mhm.
it really doesn't work. Now, I will say there are certainly companies that have gone through those processes and worked with those exit planners and had successful outcomes. For my clients, that would not work
Mhm.
because it's not all about the numbers. When I'm advocating for my clients, it's about what do you want your life to look like before, during, and after your exit. The numbers are important, and we'll get to those numbers, but it's much more about you're building your life around what you want to do. And sometimes we're not clear on what we really want. We
Mhm.
think we want to sell our company, but then we have a terrible time letting go. So there's a lot of conflicting emotions, and people are messy. That's just
Yep.
the nature of who we are. So trying to fit your exit into a cookie cutter process is unlikely to work for you, especially if you're a woman. And when I use the word advocate, I'm not using that word lightly. I'm not, everyone says, every advisor says, I will advocate for you and so on and so forth. But a lot of people, especially if they are taking a commission on the sale or an equity stake in the sale, it is very difficult for them to be objective.
Mhm.
And so I decided from the very beginning, I am charging a consulting fee. I work with my clients for a very long time, usually between 3 and 10 years. I will help them prepare for their exit. I will help them build their company and make sure they're building real business assets. Because a lot of people think your revenue marks are the value drivers. They are one value driver, but there's so many more.
Mhm.
And so if you want to build wealth with your company, then you really do need to develop those business assets and be able to talk about them and build that value and position your company so that a potential buyer understands the value, right?
Mhm.
All of that involves numbers, but we'll get to that. What we have to start with is the emotional part. When you're transitioning your company, you're actually transitioning a part of your identity. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. And I know that's true for me personally. I am very wrapped up in my business, and I get a tremendous amount of joy from my business. So, what you said a few minutes ago, Damon, about that we're so fortunate that we get to serve in this way, I do feel that way. And I take such joy in helping my clients and seeing their success and achieving what I call an elegant exit.